Hey everybody, welcome to Chortle Games Live. My name is Steven, and we are back with more Alan Wake. Jake is coming. I don't know when. He will be here though. He's putting Asher to bed. He said ETA 15 minutes. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and head towards Parliament Tower, but we're not going to go in Parliament Tower. Kind of like we did last time. While we waited for Jake, we're just going to look around a little bit.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
So Hutari is talking. But where is he? Oh, it's the movie playing on the projector, I think.
Miksi palasit?
Yeah.
Kun kerran lähdit? En aikonut. Mutta nyt löydän itseni täältä. Totta kai kirjoitettu.
Oh. Okay, so not that one. Let's just remove it. There you go. So I can watch all of these. Yeah. That's crazy. Wait, where am I? Okay. So I need to go to Parliament Tower, right there. So I just need to go up that road, take a right. Understood. Oh, but wasn't it... Yeah, I'm remembering now. It was a pain getting over here. So it's going to be a pain getting back. Still got 8 flares. That's really good, considering the fight I had to go through. Aha! Come on, don't hold out on me. Did I really already get this one? Huh. That's crazy. Oh, what do we have here?
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
Have you ever felt like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice? I know I have. I'm gonna not go that way. Man, I really thought that guy was coming for me. Oh. Oh no. No, you don't. Ah, home base. Okay, Parliament Tower, Parliament Tower. That's Parliament Tower. We'll go in 5 minutes, give or take, as soon as Jake gets here. Ooh, that is trapped. Good Lord.
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time. Hello?
Hello.
It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you and that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
Huh.
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
That's crazy that I didn't have that one. Where's the talk show entrance? It's the basement, so I bet it's to the right over here. Yep. Ugh. I got there. Also, hey Andrew. We ended last night's stream. Jake's gonna be here in a few minutes, and hopefully everybody else is coming in too. But we ended the previous stream with Nightless Night. We watched the whole thing, and I was as confused as I was very impressed. Yeah, I've revisited here before, so I knew what it meant by going to the basement. Just had to find the right turn. It's been a very long time since I've been in that room, though. Is that the room I need to go in, or is it up here? Is this the way I came? Yeah. Yeah, it was very cool. I was talking about how, when we were watching that, how it's always been just kind of a funny observation to me that there's art in this universe that is renowned. Like, oh, like film critics would be like, oh yeah, Nightless Night, classic film by Tom Zane. But you watch it and you're like, this is very clearly, like, made for it's made for this very specific thing, and it's completely incomprehensible as a regular audience member. Kind of like the song "Poet and the Muse" by Poets of the Old Gods of Asgard. It's just funny how the metafiction in this is like masquerading at the same time as like, oh yeah, totally. Thomas Zane, great filmmaker. I comprehended all of that. I did really like, in the previous stream when we were headed to the projector room, how Sam Lake was revealed to be in the dark place and then just kind of ran off. That was crazy. Okay.
Alice's photos. I recognize the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. I need to get them to the plaza.
A number of times I've seen moldy pizza in this game. I really don't like the way they handle the flashlight in this game. Just the batteries, making it finite. Especially with the way Alan's combat works, was a choice.
Wake. Wake.
I'm going back to Parliament Tower, right? Wait, Plaza. Yeah, that's been annoying as well. But just, the bigger thing that bothers me, I guess, is that pointing the flashlight at enemies does nothing. Like, just literally like that. Does nothing, as far as I know, like slow them down, stun them, or anything. And oh. And so, like, I don't know, the combat feels, I mean, again, it's survival horror. It makes sense. But the combat is so resource-driven. I feel like you could have taken away one of those resources, you know? Made the flashlight kind of your one dependable tool. I saw a reel on Facebook today of a flashlight. It's called the White Laser, I think. This dude was just testing it out. It came in like a really sick briefcase and everything, and he said it was more expensive than the last car he bought. And apparently, like, he shot the beam at night, and it looked like he was holding a lightsaber that went 2.5 miles, and I was thinking, man, to have this in Alan Wake would really help. She's the resource thing about dropping stuff in the shoebox. It makes drops more common. Oh, that's good to know. I'll swing by there. I've been getting... I'm fine on resources. It's just the batteries. Batteries are really the only resource that I ever struggle for. As you can see, I've got a lot of flares, or flare gun ammo. Yeah, I'll probably just... I do like to be prepared, so... I didn't see that thing. So I guess that makes sense. Like, the little coolers are more dynamic. I'm supposed to drop this in the plaza. Yeah. Wait, was that statue always of Alice? Was that a statue of Alice? Oh. I watched a really good recap of Control and Alan Wake's lore by Lady of Lore. She's the same one. I'm pretty sure she's the same one that did the Remnant for the Ashes lore. And she did a good job of explaining a lot of the questions. Between the two games. Oh, good. Last thing I did with Saga was Coffee World. Also, did I break the game? Do I need to restart the game? Holy crap, it's Kaylin. Supposed to load a Saga. Okay, I guess the game's broken. Kaylin, how are you doing? I know you and I have been talking a good bit, but If Jake was here, he'd be freaking out. If Vortex was here, he'd be freaking out. Are you liking Latro? I'm very curious what race and class you picked. Hey, Monty. Now everybody starts trickling in. That's... Okay. We're back to the reality swap. Don't mind me just hanging out in a retirement home bar, whatever this is, with a crossbow on my back. So it makes me... So is that the end of Alan's story? Or is it just I'm playing Saga for this part to coincide with what happens? Also, does only Saga get charms? I keep forgetting that charms even exist in this game. Gotcha. So Coffee World was the last thing I did with Saga. So, and it felt like I was not far behind. Whoop. Okay. You should be able to swap back to Alan, I think, but I haven't tried. The bucket's... Oh, pff, no, it's not. So I can switch, but I guess I'm not going to. So Kaylin, what are the classes of Lord of the Rings Online? I'm just gonna try this off the cuff. No help. So there's the champion, which is your basic like weapon fighter. They're good with, I think they can use pretty much any weapon. There's the guardian, which is your tank. They wear heavy armor, very focused on shields and force aggro. So basically, they're the guy that always wants to be getting attacked. There is the minstrel, which is the healer, bard type, but they're definitely more focused on healing than they are like overall support. They're the most focused healer in the game, I would say. Hunter, which is your archer, and they are also your fast travel service, because in Lord of the Rings, also this crossbow is on my back the wrong way, because in Lord of the Rings Online, I thought I looked around there, Andrew. Yeah, I explored everything. Except for the ranger cabin. The hunter is also one of the only ways to fast travel, because in Lord of the Rings Online, fast travel is class locked. So like the hunter, is your tracker, so they can fast travel a team. The warden is a jack of all trades spear fighter class. I think they can also fast travel, but only themselves. Runekeeper is your mage. They are both healer and damage dealer. Lore Master is your other mage, but they're more focused on crowd control and pets. Brawler uses their fists. They're new. Beorning is
Alan
like Beorn.
Wake. My name comes
Captain
up. Your books
is
come
your
up.
overall support
You
class.
Come up. I've read them. There are echoes
All right, settle
of my
down. We're going
life
for
in
instance.
there that makes me feel like someone's been watching me.
Oh no.
What happened to Alan Wake? The unanswered mystery.
They've been sitting here this whole
Never expected
time.
to find you alive.
My head's killing me.
If you like to aggro Kaelin, Guardian's the way to go.
I think you like using people, Wake. Taking their lives and twisting them into your stories. And when someone gets hurt, it's kick-ass material for the next one. Shit! Spilled my coffee.
Take it you're not a fan then, Agent Casey.
This is not your playground, and I'm not your fucking creation.
It doesn't work that way. You can't make something out of nothing, even in the dark place where the rules hardly apply. It's very complicated to make fiction come true. I saw visions of what's happening, what will happen. Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand how dangerous it is now. Even with a paralyzing amount of planning.
Jake needs to hurry up.
I think I stopped writing. I think I gave up. But there's a manuscript. Maybe I forgot not to write. The dark place makes you forget. I just want to fix this. Find a version of the story that fixes everything.
Shut up! Get down! FBI!
Scale of 1 to Control. How would I rate this game thus far? This game, I think, is better than Control as an experience. Control had better gameplay. This game is... This is one of the most unique and enjoyable video game experiences I've ever had. This game is. A lot of it has to do with streaming it, sure, but...
Scratch! It's close!
Stay down!
Wait! I need a gun!
No chance. FBI!
It is hard to compare, but they are also very similar. Gameplay is entirely different, but stylistically, they're siblings. What happened to Casey after the 20-minute short film? So Monty, I don't know if that was like prophetic, or if like what version of Casey even was that? You know, like. Hole.
What the fuck?
I played it and never beat it. I need to play it again. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it's probably the weakest of Remedy's stuff.
I had escaped the dark
But
place.
it was also very experimental.
So would the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls. I could feel him as a growing pressure in my head. Stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want?
Tracker for petting all of the deer. Yeah, I know that in the mine place, the deer will tell you like 6 remaining and whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna text Jake and tell him to hurry up because he's about to miss some stuff. All right.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, so Kaylin, if you pet the deer that you find around Bright Falls and go to the mine place, I wonder, can't go to Alan's mine place. Maybe it's not Alan? But yeah, if you pet deer, you can go to Saga's mine place and they'll tell you that there are so many remaining. So it's kind of like a collectible thing, but I also don't know what the reward is.
I needed to find Casey. We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers.
Taxidermy, you got it. My money is on the guy at the front desk with the definitely fake beard being behind all of this. I mean, where is he? You know? He's not at the front desk. And he did say just a few more days. And I don't think he was counting down to Deerfest. Unless if he was.
I need to protect myself. A gun and a flashlight. How nostalgic.
This escalated quicker than I thought it would. Only got 2 shots so far.
That's Casey. He was still alive.
Hey, Courtney. Glad you're here.
This is the right destroy.
Oh, my God. Courtney, you've missed a lot. Were Alan in the real world also maybe not
These were
Alan?
the cultists the FBI were after. Were they letting themselves be taken? Or did the Dark Presence not discriminate?
Did I just use a battery? Did I just use a... I just used a battery. I was trying to reload and I hit circle like an idiot. Alright, take notes, Kaylin, because when Jake gets here, you're going to be the one that tells him what he missed. Got it? People have been taking turns.
The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer. Stronger than ever.
Casey! Look out! It's him! Scratch it!
Oh my God.
Fuck. The pressure eased off.
Right,
Scratch was further
Scratch came
away.
back inside of him, so,
I could
have
think
we got no
again.
proof of that?
Casey.
Yes, Courtney. It's almost
Casey?
confirmed that
Where are you?
at this point I would say that this is not Alan. Even though we're playing as him now.
Casey, I'm coming!
Fuck.
There's been a lot of development on the Alan front especially. I'm assuming that this is just a sleeper agent Alan. And this is where Alan kills Casey. Yep. Which lady, Kaylin? Oh, the lady we played with the crossbow? That was Saga. She's the other main character.
FBI, drop the knife!
Is that Ilmo?
Elmo?
Suggy, you don't understand!
Dang. Oh, shoot.
Positive ID. Alan, Agent Anderson. Agent
Who the
Curtis,
hell are you?
Bureau of Control. We'll take it from here. Out cold.
Wait, this is my case.
This is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
This is bullshit.
Noted. We're moving the evidence and paperwork from your field office to our base of operation at the sheriff's station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it. Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Then your work here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait, my partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for
He's
him.
my partner, damn it! I
Agent?
should be...
Go home.
Careful moving.
Which
quickly.
home?
I think he's a para-utilitarian.
No. Fuck this. I was
You
so
have
close to
missed
getting the clicker
a
to work.
lot.
I'm not.
I'm just now hearing you. So, yeah.
What's up, dude?
Kaylin's here. That's big.
I would have screamed louder, but my son is asleep.
Am I
So,
sharing this to,
what's up, dog?
to PlayStation or to?
You know what? Sure. Fuck it. Let's do that.
Okay. So we just played as Alan. Alan definitely killed Casey.
Kaylin. So no, wait. Alan or Scratch?
Scrowlin.
Okay, great. Zane. By the way, very, very catchy, cheeky. I don't know what the word is. Title.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Tell me when you've listed yourself as online, and I will send the thing. But
should still be listed on.
the FBC literally just showed up and took the case.
Did Jesse show up?
No, some agent named Estevez.
Okay, that's this girl who's. I was just gonna ask. I was like, "What is Alan writing a bunch of bitches in here now?" He's decided to give up on Alice. He's just gonna write in a bunch of ladies.
So they even said, like, careful with him. He might be a para-utilitarian, stuff like that. Just all the control vibes and jargon going on right now.
All right, I should be online.
I said,
Alan is not Alan.
yeah, Kaylin, you got to tell Jake what he missed. Did you get the? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and I gotta still share for the audio. We're professionals.
I was gonna try to figure it out, but if you could share it on
it's fine.
here, that'd be fine.
It's fine.
Because I'm probably not going to be watching my main screen the whole
Later,
time.
Courtney.
Bye, Courtney.
Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story.
So it literally made us change to Saga.
I figured that had to happen at some point.
That's the song. Yeah, Kaylin
Tor
just
and
got here.
Odin were in the photo with a clicker. They might know how it works.
All right, once she stops
off the
talking,
case,
full
but I can
pause.
still visit
Tell me when I'm at,
family.
where I'm at.
Okay, so we were playing as Alan. Alan called himself from the future and was like, "Hey, go get Alice's photos from the basement, and then put them in the plaza at Parliament Tower." We did that, and then it took us to play a Saga. We went to Bright Falls, then it cut to Alan and Casey talking at the table, and we played as Alan while the cult was attacking where we were. Alan was taken over by Scratch, I'm assuming, and then he killed Casey, I'm assuming. FBC showed up after Saga showed up. Saga knocked a cultist to the ground, and it was Emo. And he was like, "Saga, you don't understand." FBC rolled in, was like, "This is our case now."
Do we think Emo is a double agent?
It's Tor. Your grandfather.
I don't know.
About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck. Fuck you fucking hag. Fuck.
Shit. Something
Did you
is
watch
off
the
at that
musical
nursing
scene,
home.
Kaylin? Because if you did, you'd understand. It was wild. So here's the question: do we go back to Alan, or do we keep going here?
I think we go with Saga. We did a lot of Alan last stream.
Well, that depends, Monty. Are you talking about Alan or Scrowlin?
The Valhalla Nursing Home, founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson of the Old Gods of Asgard fame for their twilight years. Built after the return comeback tour, flip-flopped to be their farewell tour, cut short, canceled. As their agent, Barry Wheeler had managed to coax a few hit songs out of them before that. slayed
I'll
the
link
demon.
you the
Couple of
musical.
others.
Hey,
The
you
old
mentioned
men
Alice's theme.
rocked like their namesakes.
I'll send you the
backstage
musical
parties
portion,
got out of
Kayla.
hand. The air was thick with smoke. Wheeler squinted.
What's up,
His
Monty?
migraine flared, booze and drugs. A rock and roll cliche. They ran off after every gig. Wheeler had security track them down to the craziest after parties.
Just the thought of these 85-year-old men partying like 30-year-olds in Hollywood because they're supernatural beings is really funny to me.
Is it like they have mental youth but not physical youth or something?
They may have both. Oh, come on. Is that a second one?
No, you come. I've come enough.
Shut up.
Sorry, my I'll be there in 15 minutes turned into I'll be there in 51 minutes because it was out of my control.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. What the hell was up with that dog? The dogs are my least favorite enemy in this game because one, they take a lot of shots. Two, I don't
Torn
like
Odin
harming
claimed to
any
be my
dogs,
family.
especially because of the noises they make.
I know Logan and I
and
never
three,
lived here.
they hurt really badly.
But I don't know enough about my family.
I was waiting for you to be
history
like,
say
in three,
about my
just fuck
relatives.
them.
Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office.
What did we learn about Mayor Setter this time?
He kills cats.
That's... No.
That's right, he fucks cats, my bad.
No.
That Jake, that's hearsay. The court couldn't prove anything. He got off on a technicality. Everybody knows cats can't speak for themselves.
Cats can't provide consent. Ugh.
Just because Disney said bestiality is okay doesn't mean it is.
When did bestiality say it was? What? Oh,
Beauty and the Beast, Steven. Come on.
I thought you were going with. Well, I guess.
You know they were fucking before that. She broke that curse. You saw how disappointed she was when he turned back into a human.
Oh, that's why she was dressed in a nurse's outfit.
Saga?
How many jobs does this girl have?
Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Frog and the. You mean
no.
Princess and the Frog?
I was just...
Because
you know,
that's gay bestiality.
tidying
Frog
the,
and the Prince.
There's that too.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them.
FBI, let me in.
Okay, if I say hi to them.
How about I have a fucking shotgun?
Sure.
You're
They
literally a
always love
badge, Saga.
visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here.
Let me.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
I'm still talking to. Hold on. Let me interact with the world. There we go. Num 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 num. Saga eats bullets.
No.
Ooh. That said naughty Alan, and we're going to get to that. Wake up. Alan Wake's crime novels have become the sensation of the nation. Join us as we flip through the pages of the man behind the books. Folks Magazine. How has your life changed since your books became so popular? Alan Wake. I have to do a lot more magazine interviews. Other than that, it's not so different. What a dick. You are hilarious. I can see why you're a writer. So what do you do to get your creative juices flowing? Writing is a very solitary journey. When I'm working, I like to be alone in a room with my manuscript. There I can wrestle with the story, get inside the heads of my characters. Sounds exhausting, and yet you find plenty of energy to party, right? Wow. Word on the street is you've been enjoying the New York nightlife. Any favorite spots? I prefer we focus on my writing. Definitely, although I'm sure our readers would love to know where they can find New York's hottest writer on a Saturday night. Are you working on a new book? This is a horrible interviewer. Yes, on some level, I'm always working on the next story. Right now, I'm looking into something different, a departure from what people would expect, something new. Be careful with that. People don't always like new. So what role does the beautiful Alice Wake play in your work? Is she your muse? Alice keeps me stable. She's an anchor, stopping the waves from carrying me too far out to sea. No, my wife is not my muse. Why do you ask?
No, I'm actually looking for a new one.
You know anybody? I've been looking all over New York's nightlife, and I can't find one. Yeah, so Andrew reiterated, this is pretty much our confirmation. Rose is the person leaving behind the Alex Casey lunchboxes. Oh my gosh. This is fan art. I was wondering if you could help me, longing internally. We'll serve you pancakes. You were my muse all along, Rose. Naughty Alan.
Naughty Alan.
I assume that's the devil one. It's Naughty Alan, yeah.
I love it. It's so painful. It's delicious.
Alan Wake, bad boy of fiction. Best-selling author sets a feisty new tone for writers. Just the bad boy of fiction. Okay. Alan Wake is an author best known for his Alex Casey books, a series of thrilling novels that reinvigorated the crime genre. But Wake isn't just known for his literary works. He's also famous among New York's most exclusive clubs as a late-night party animal. This author is redefining what it means to be a writer. Gone are the days of isolated figures hunching over typewriters in dark rooms. That's pretty good.
Damn.
Wake is a man who hits the town in style, a regular at the hottest spots in the city, happy to see and be seen. I don't think that's true. The people and the paparazzi can't get enough of him. But it's not just his social calendar that makes this writer stand out from his peers. Artists... Oh, crap. I hit the B button. Okay. Artists are famous for their tempers, but Wake is in a completely different orbit. Damaging property, giving photographers black eyes, avoiding lawsuits. This writer is a train full of rage, and you better get off the tracks. Like a punk rocker, Wake is grabbing musty old stereotypes and smashing them to pieces. This is one rebel to keep an eye out for. He writes books, guys. He writes books. Let's calm down.
This is one rebel to keep your eye out.
I love this picture that looks like a guy that looks like Alan Wake posing for like an Amazon photo.
Is that not Darling?
That's not Matthew Peretta.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. He's older than that. He's like 60.
It looks like someone took Matthew Peretta and made him look more like Alan Wake.
So you think that's Darling, and he's secretly a fan of Alan Wake, and he...
I think he's naughty Alan.
No, he's Pancake Alan.
No.
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 What does the orange key mean? There was an orange key. Did I miss something? Hold on. Orange key. You mean on the typewriter? I assume that's just like... Wait. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. I assume that's just a thing that typewriters have, so you know where the enter key is? I don't know. Wait. Because it's weights. Bright Falls Blend. Wait, where's the TV?
Looks like another perfect morning in paradise. I agree, Ilmo. A perfect morning for me to drink this coffee I'm holding. Oh shit, this coffee is shit. Yako, did you just drink a regular brand coffee? I did. My perfect morning is ruined. And all because of your shit coffee.
My man just said this coffee is shit on local television on a commercial.
Hey, what's that?
That is live action, Kalen. This game does a lot of live action. Oh.
Look, it's the Bright Falls blended organic coffee from Old Deer Diner. Oh, wow. I've heard that the health benefits of this coffee include...
Hold on. Somebody pause that.
Improved eyesight, better lovemaking, and deeper connection to animals. With a thermos
Looks
full
like just
of
a
hot coffee
legal
close at
disclaimer,
hand, you are always prepared for what comes next. How does it taste, Jaco? I feel like $1 million. Thanks, Old Deer Diner Coffee. Bright Falls blends organic coffees brewed with care right here in the Pacific Northwest from coffee beans that are sourced locally in Puerto Rico. Try it today at Coffee World and the Old Deer Diner, and don't forget to try the delicious brunch special this month only for Deer Fest.
Do you have any questions about that, Kalen? Did you get everything?
Now, what are the lore implications of that, Kalen? It will be on the test. Okay. Lots of reading in this stream. The Valhalla Nursing Home was established in 2014 by the Old Gods Foundation, originally built in 1965 by an unknown architect for the Finnish filmmaker Thomas Zane. This manor is steeped in artistic history.
Don't like you're not loving this.
Like it's just Thomas Zane is everywhere, and I'm still looking for the reason as to why he was written back into reality, because
Scratch used him.
But Scratch didn't need, like, there's a motive there that doesn't make sense, because if Scratch came back but didn't bring Zane with him, why would he hold good on his deal to rewrite him into reality?
No, I think they worked together to rewrite themselves back in, and then Scratch went without him and left Zane.
Okay.
Like almost like the manuscript was a one-way ticket, and they either both had to go or what. And I think Scratch took it and left him.
Okay. I met Odin and Tor in 2012 in a strange trip that resulted in a strange new friendships. I was honored to manage their band. Oh, it's Barry. As they made their comeback, touring the country and producing revolutionary new music. However, all good things must come to an end. Valhalla is a place of rest. In that spirit, I hope this building will serve as a place where people can spend their golden years in peace and comfort. Maybe a home to those who need one. Welcome to Valhalla. So basically, it was just like, we need to lock these, specifically these two old men, away. So here's a mansion, and we're just gonna call it a nursing home when really it's just their prison.
Old gods of Asgard.
So what about Baldur?
So Odin and Tor had a band and everything.
No one talks about Baldur, because that's Odin. Wait. Why is his eye patch on the left? We've talked about this. Odin's eye patch in the real world is supposed to be on the right, but that's on the left. Also, why does no one talk about Baldur? Is he dead in the real world? Does he actually exist? Apparently he does exist, because he's on a poster in the real world. Hands? This is how we play Alan Wake, everybody. For sale, coffee cup mascot
Steven loses his
costume.
mind, and I get frustrated editing.
Cameras capture mirror images. So, see, in the dark place, we see them, and it's not like it's definitely not a mirror image unless you consider the Dark Place a mirror image itself. And that's basically the version that we've seen from the Dark Place. When the real life version, like the reality version, are very crusty old
Thought I
men.
lost you. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings.
That is.
Look who swung by, everyone. Norman,
Our little what?
clothes.
What is happening?
Norman, we have a visitor. Where are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Oh my God, Auntie!
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Saga.
Is this how
But
where
please
Auntie
spend some
vacations?
time with
Valhalla
Zaney
nursing
and
home?
I was just about to say, honestly, I love that this is a Valhalla. Like
Darn
this
Odin
place
is
is
here
called
somewhere.
Valhalla, and it's a nursing
To
home.
find them.
I'm gonna go read Rose's mind after I investigate this whole building.
Auntie, this is your home. You don't need to keep
What?
cleaning. I take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä. Mutta once after being told no. Why rest when you are bored to work? Eikö niin?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his...
So here was my thought before I saw that poster, Andrew. We're going to talk about Odin from Old Gods for a second. Someone said something. It may have been Saga talking about Odin. Basically, I heard, maybe it was a lore video. Odin at one point tried to tear his own eye out because he went crazy on the moonshot or whatever. So my thought was, what if this is and you're gonna love this, Mrs. Potato Head from Toy Story 3 situation, where he has one eye in the Dark Place and one eye in reality, and the patched eye in the place where it's patched is the eye that he doesn't have in that plane. So he can see in two different planes, which is why he's kind of crazy. Does that explain why there's a duplicate version of him somewhere in hell? No. But, you know, I just thought that was it, that maybe he did actually tear his eye out so that on the other side, that eye is functional and he can see through it in this reality.
Clothes.
Yeah, I love it.
Why don't you go pick a song from the jukebox?
Yes, box Olli Ray. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Kyllä näin on.
Ahti is such a teddy bear. I'm going to be crushed if he ends up being Satan.
We've already had to give up on Yako and those guys.
Hey, he's playing Poet of the Muse. That's a bop.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can't know everything.
Fair enough.
But see what I'm talking about?
Thanks anyway.
The song, that the chorus is literally telling Alan what he has to do in 2010 is Ahti's favorite song, I guess.
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but only Prime comes out.
Pirates had both eyes and used a patch on one eye during the day, then at night was switched over. I did know that, Kaylin.
Gods of Asgard.
So
My pals.
I would think that it was just Odin didn't actually lose an eye, like he doesn't need the eye patch. I would think that if it wasn't consistent with the young version we see more in the Dark Place, has the eye patch on one eye, and then current old crusty Odin has it on the other. That makes me think that there's some reason for it.
Were you in the band?
Minäkö? No.
I do love the throwback to Poet of the Muse, though.
Not so much sweet that it fills the whole stomach. But
yeah, I thought there was more to
we
Emo
have
and
shared
Yako.
a stage or two.
But we'll see.
I mean, I was about to say, I don't think they're done.
No.
Is Yako dead? Did he get killed?
Yako might be dead. Ilmo is not.
The lazy man gets sweaty when he eats. And gets chilly when he works. Oli kyllä hyvin sanottu.
Sorry, Saga. That area is for staff only.
FBI, open the door. Dude's still just hanging dong over there.
Steven, let the man hang. You know what I mean?
He's lived for 85 years, and he just wants to.
He served his country. All right.
He served this country. Let him hang dong.
Let him hang dong. God forbid if I turn 85 and I can't hang dong wherever I got damn.
What was it for? Well, if I can't do that, what's this 401k for if I can't hang dong when I'm 85 years old? Jake's favorite thing.
Just hanging dong. I don't know why we can't just all hang dong together, you know?
5 remaining.
So the guy we just talked to, Ati, was the janitor from Control. I don't know who plays him, but he does a fantastic job. But it is the same actor from Control.
Valhalla nursing home is old.
Pat is
I
here.
shouldn't interrupt him.
The government built
That makes sense. He did not sound well.
watch the ocean for access.
See, and you were like, nope, something's up. And I was like, I think he's just fucking lost it.
I still think something might be up.
The Ocean View Motel and Spa, they call it. Ironically, I believe. They go there to enjoy their beer and their vapes and electronic cigarettes. Ridiculous. The future is
Fucking electronic cigarettes. I just can't stand this stuff.
so.
If you're gonna smoke, mean it.
Do other stuff.
If you're gonna smoke, do it like a fucking man. Like we did back in 1892.
Those were the real cigs.
Back in those days, you didn't have to be 85 and serve your country to hang dong. You just hang dong anywhere you goddamn please.
Andrew agrees. He doesn't think Pat's crazy. I think Pat is losing it, but also I think there's something.
He never had it.
This place is a mess.
Thank you,
And
Saga.
Tor's not here. I need to keep looking. More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage?
By the way, I'm pretty sure, I forget who it was now, but Sam Lake, whatever character he was playing in the movie we watched last night.
Alex Casey, yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he was drinking moonshine before he got ritually stabbed and killed.
I think that was Dark Place Moonshine, or Cauldron Lake Moonshine.
I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm thinking it might.
Wait, Donna.
Thought not.
Sorry.
We know Adana. Was she the one that was talking, that Pat was trying to get to talk about the beef jerky?
Honestly,
Wendy's the
I
one who's
forget.
dead. Wendy's the one who's dead. But Donna...
Wendy is dead.
Wait.
Eggs, toast, grapefruit.
Huh.
Odin's in bad shape. He was
Okay.
drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious?
Donna's still talking about tomorrow's menu over there.
That woman in the painting looks like Mom.
Saga,
Was I born here?
just accept.
Or is this more of the story?
Okay. Eye patch on the right eye.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Later, Andrew. Also, that feels significant. I don't know if we've seen that tattoo before, but that reminds me of when the darkness is burned off of somebody and the red light is on their heart.
I was about to say, no, that looks really weird.
Yeah, it looks out of place. I'm telling you guys, there's something to this.
Oh, Steven, it's a fucking dart.
Is it really? That is hilarious.
I was literally about to say, it looks like a dart that's stuck there, but yeah, no, look, there's a dart.
But that must mean something. There's a dart on his heart.
There is a dart on his heart.
Did Odin throw it? Is he mad at Tor? These are the
Tor
questions you
usually
have
is
to
the one
ask.
throwing things.
Did Alan write that Odin was mad at Tor? Or did Zane? Or
No,
did
here's the question.
Scratch? Or did Scrowlin?
Did Alan write that Rose would have the hots for him?
No. Because that was a thing before he made it to the cabin. That
a likely story.
Yeah. Why does Kingpin have an eye patch? Well, he was shot in the face. We assume, who knows? Maybe a cat scratched it out because Marvel loves to ruin plot points. The Sea of Night, to drink from the cup of the wise one, for wisdom to be a seer. I gave up my eye in the light of the moon to shine and see the many worlds to madness and beyond. Across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree, I gave up my eye so many times. We have lived and died and been reborn. We have met here before and will keep on meeting still. Where did I put the eye?
Now that's a question. I was going to say that I do remember. He said Mimir.
Who's that?
In God of War, he's the little talking head, but he's like the storyteller, I think, in Norse mythology or something.
Okay. I gave it to Mimir to drink from the well of wisdom, the Cauldron Lake.
Mm-hmm.
I took it out myself to see, drink the moonshine. He who stands on the threshold took it from me. Time will come again to be rid again. I think...
You might be onto something.
I really think I am.
Can you hear me, Odin?
You know, it just dawned on me that Tor and Odin aren't probably going to make it to another game, which means we're not going to get any more Old Gods of Asgard music.
Odin Addison?
And that breaks my heart.
Can you hear me? I need to ask
Unless
you a
if
couple
they
of questions.
continue on in the dark place, which would be great.
Odin? He's in no shape to talk.
I'll read his mind instead.
I was about to say, by the way, have we figured out why she can do that?
Nope. I don't think.
I didn't know if the FBC was like, look, we know that you're whatever, but...
No, the FBC just kind of showed up and were like, this isn't your case anymore.
We're taking over.
And they were like, do you have any, well, hold on.
Ooh, fuck.
Getting in is forbidden. For your own sake.
Ahti, for the love of...
Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the test.
Do you have a key?
Sheesh, didn't see you there.
I like that line. Time is long for those who wait.
Yeah. A watch pot never boils. That's basically the same thing. Gale, Norman, that's the naked guy, and Cynthia.
Need to find the key.
Do I know that name?
I don't think so.
Cynthia Weaver, the Lady of the Light. Yes, I do. First game. Right? Anybody? Andrew's gone.
5 remaining.
Who is Zane? He wrote Alan. Kind of. So Zane was the first person to come in contact
Tor
with
Odin might know
Cauldron Lake and all
With Wake
this
out of
stuff,
reach,
and
this is my best lead.
and the powers of basically making fiction reality. And to make sure that no one ever did it again, he wrote himself out of existence, and we think he wrote that another writer would come to finish what he started, and thus entered Alan in 40 years later.
Alan enters the scene.
Huh.
I wouldn't say he has godhood.
I need to get the clicker to work and close this down.
Though he
Basically, any creative medium that comes into contact with Cauldron Lake becomes reality.
Yeah, so Tor and Odin made moonshine from the lake, and so their music was able to kind of bend reality itself.
Keep trying.
Do I even have the beginning of this case? I guess not. Yeah, it's a lot, Kalen. What else? So,
Honestly, Kalen, these old, like the streams that we've done for this are pretty good watches.
They are.
Like they're long, but if you're interested in the story, you should definitely, and you don't want to like play this yourself, you should definitely go watch because it's a lot.
would you? So you knew nothing about Alan Wake going into this aside from the forward compatible
I
stuff?
remember casually playing Alan Wake 1 with Brody at a sleepover one night. And then I never thought or cared about it again until you did forward compatible. And then I didn't think I would play this one, but then once I started watching you play, I got invested. But I was like, I know I don't want to play it myself. I'm just gonna watch Steven.
Yeah.
So.
But would you say that after these streams, you've got a pretty good idea of what's going on or an understanding of?
I mean, I feel like I could give somebody a pretty decent rundown of what's kind of going on. I'm still a little confused on like how someone gets stuck in the dark place or not. It seems like it's kind of a sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't thing. It's not like a science. It's an art.
Well, I think that's a result of the it's not a lake, it's an ocean thing where they're like they don't know and they've been trying to figure out, like Alan's been trying to figure out for 13 years. And so like I don't know if we'll ever truly conceptually understand how to but no, Bright Falls.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's implied that there is a way and a process and yada yada yada.
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
SCP was very much an influence of Control. And so
there's darkness in the water.
Think of Alan Wake 2 as just one SCP entry, essentially. Like a really fleshed out story of one SCP.
We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening?
Oh my god! We're Odin!
Never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a
Now we're
projection.
gonna find out about her power.
Odin was really here. We were connected.
I would love to play as Odin.
Are they really my family?
Is it like just it's still Saga,
Is
but it
that
looks
why
like
this is
Odin.
happening? I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before.
I haven't played God of War 2. Jake can tell you more about
What's
it.
happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings, travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it?
Gosh, everyone must have hated her for her entire
One thing at a
professional
time.
career.
Right.
Tor is in trouble. Once I help
Or
him,
she must have been
he can maybe
suspected.
tell me more.
A suspect in a lot of cases. How did you know, Saga?
Photograph of you with
You
the
guys
God of
don't.
War 2 was awesome.
How are you involved?
Kaylin.
We're too old for this brand of crazy. But we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years. But we already have our band. And those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see it too. You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback. Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver.
What?
Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before.
Kaylin, yes, they absolutely tease a third. The ending is really sweet.
Tell me about it.
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world. But the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan.
Lady.
This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker.
Who's talking about Logan
By
here?
Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake.
He just means he was saying the world, and she was like, Logan. That's the only one I care about.
Wait, I thought I was supposed to be able to. Oh wait, no, that must be an evidence piece.
Yeah, Kaylin, there's actually rumors about a DLC kind of akin to a Miles Morales game following Atreus. Could be a lot of fun. Not cult members. Crazy for other reasons. Oof. Oh, I forgot she had a crossbow.
All right. Find Tor.
This will put a smile
Weaver.
back on your face, my dear.
Sorry?
Ho 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 ho!
Fuck.
She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere.
They still hear her singing in the nursing home. Nowadays, teens think the bunker is haunted. That doesn't stop them from going there. The police have tried to lock it up, but you know young people.
Hey Pat, what do you think of Twitter?
Now, as for myself,
Oh. Back in my day, the only Twitter we had was the birds.
The only tweeting that was happening was from the goddamn birds. And they were naked too.
What's in the wellness center?
They got the hang dong. You ever see a bird wear pants? Not in my year.
Wasn't until Disney made all birds' pants just their normal bottoms.
To stay young, stay limber.
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so
Rose's
sad when
facial
we
capture
left
is really good.
after the accident.
Oh, fuck
Like,
this.
she's very expressive.
My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story.
Auntie's here again.
The song revives the soul.
I want to pick one. I want to pick one.
Have they got you locked up in there too?
Apparently.
Rose was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let her in. I'm not gonna let her out.
Planning to go watch the Deer Fest parade, Mandy May?
And sit in a crowd of noisy drunks all day? I'd rather stick this knitting needle in my ear.
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him. That's some fascinating
doing with your
network,
mic?
Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Me, is it loud?
Yeah, it's just
I
rattling.
know.
I'm
It is what it
adjusting it.
wants
I'll
to
mute.
be.
Okay.
Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
You wouldn't wear it.
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted. It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Andy, man.
The built-in mic? I don't. Have you? Is it good?
The clicker makes way.
I haven't either. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm muted. It's not super great. I think it really was more meant to be like a now you have no excuse kind of thing. Everybody just has a mic, you know.
Something is definitely going on here.
Very good, Saga. Old Gods of Asgard Museum and Hall of Fame. If I don't get another song...
Have you seen a key floating around?
No.
Who, have you been in here?
I have. I've been in every room that's unlocked. But Saga said something about checking his room, so I'm checking it again. But now it says talk to Rose. That lady's still talking about the menu.
Look, man. They get passionate about that stuff.
They do. They really do. Okay.
Dinner is at 5. All residents must join, except asparagus and potato. Brownie, discussion encouraged. Tomorrow's topic is...
Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room.
I was just there. Seriously, like
Tor's
look
in
at
the
her. Look
wellness
at
center, isn't he?
Rose's facial features, like her expressions.
He's... Well,
They're so good.
But you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
Anything else? No?
Watch out for puddles. You
Ooh.
can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
She clearly knows more than like. Hey, what do you mean by that?
I need something to cut this.
One of these days I'll get those bolt cutters. Oh, good. No, I'm in the wellness center, and it's not. It doesn't sound good.
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
I was about to say, wow, what a fucking cop out. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Hello? Tor? It's Saga Anderson.
Flags don't walk, they fly.
Now, let's use the crossbow. I've got plenty of bolts.
I will never tell you not to use the crossbow.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. He deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song. A gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind.
Oh no.
A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop it this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
Tor was here.
Rose and me found Mr. Anderson knocked out on the floor by phone, burns on hand and cut on head. Was out cold, so brought him here. Been acting strange all week. Take good care. He is
VIP.
Yeah, but who's VB?
Vicky Burnham.
He's hurt pretty bad. But he tore off his bandages. Why?
I'm 85 years old, damn it. If I want to hang my brains loose like I hang my dick, I might as well.
It's me!
Oh, man. The bits we latch on to.
Oh, come on.
Speaking of latching, where'd that bitch Wendy go?
The dead one? I think Pat Main's last words are going to be hickory teriyaki.
It's hickory smoked teriyaki. Hickory teriyaki. That's not even a flavor. Fucking damn it.
An electric lock.
Did you play
Looks
Skywalker
like
Saga,
it's controlled
Kayla? Because it was
remotely.
like the Lego game. It was fantastic. It was so good. Where am I gonna find a freaking key? Just give me a key. It's super good, Kaylin.
It's all good.
What do you think? Where will I find a key?
I don't know, man.
More reception, maybe.
Well, yeah, you went to reception, but it was like where I would have put a key. Maybe right here. I mean, at this point, it's probably going to be in a really random place, but yeah. I would think a desk of some sort. You gonna go ask Rose for a key?
Yeah. You're not even mopping.
I'm taking a break.
He's still just hanging down. Oh. Uh-oh.
What?
What's a safe zone?
Have you seen the way Tor's been slobbering over Cynthia? He's like a horny teenager.
What's wrong with a little romance at our age?
Man, Norman's down bad. He's standing there with his clothes off, and he still can't get it wet.
Still can't get it.
So this is the office. Rose's office.
Is that the typewriter? Did you see that earlier?
What? Yeah. That's where we saw Naughty Allen.
Yeah. I remember Naughty Allen. I just didn't notice
How could you forget Naughty Allen?
I was too distracted by Naughty Allen, honestly, to see that it was sitting on the typewriter that was probably from the first game. It's interesting that this all became, like, when you started heading back here, I thought for sure, like, no, it's not even going to let you. But the fact that it changed and is, like, safe areas, that's kind of mind-boggling.
That's the entire reason I kept going. Because I was like, well, if it's going to let me, I may as well try.
Mm-hmm.
The vaccine! Okay, Pat. Look for Torn Wellness Center. Yeah, I think I just need to go back there, but... Like, it's not just me, right? Saga's stuff drags way more. Oh, it's this freaking lady again. What's on the menu?
Dinner is at 5.
You son of a bitch.
chicken or fish?
Odin, please. You're just freaking insane. Please do something.
Brownie. Discussion encouraged.
It's weird that she's the only one talking. Everyone, well, I guess the
People on
Pat,
first floor did.
yeah, they did. But Pat wasn't talking.
Yeah, that's true. Pat's always talking.
Did you come up here?
This is new.
Okay.
This room is being unlocked as new. Norman's room is unlocked now. Dang, Norman's got a nice room.
It is a nice room. A lot of clothes he's never chosen to wear.
Trends and Style magazine.
Style? Who needs them?
I don't have the key.
You had one other door right there. Go back.
It's red.
Oh, I thought... Okay, never mind. Looks like the doorknob was white for a second.
It does turn white, but it was locked because it was red.
Kaylin was asking what's on the mantle, but you might have seen it.
I've seen so many mantles that that moment's probably passed. I guess let's just go back to the wellness center.
This is gonna sound really dumb.
Uh-huh.
Which I think is why I've gotten to this point.
Yeah.
Do you need to go to your mind place and investigate where the key would be?
I'm gonna be pissed if that's...
I mean, like, I'm not...
You've got to be kidding me.
I wasn't trying to be an
Odin
asshole,
needs
but
help.
I'm just thinking...
But from what? Is he
I'm
turning
wondering
into a
if
Taken?
this is gonna, like, reveal that you can create things in your mind place and then do, like, you know...
Knowing Saga, all this mind play stuff is just gonna be like, I need to find a key for the door because it's electronically locked.
It seems
Thanks,
like the
Saga.
key is electronically locked.
It appears to run on some form of electricity.
One left the wellness center. Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
Great, Saga. Verified. Tor is in the wellness center. They gave us too much Saga. I'm so much more interested in the Alan stuff, and his gameplay flows so much better. And she has the personality of not even toast, just a piece of bread. At least toast has, like, at least toast is toasted, you know?
I would say she is toasted bread, but someone forgot the butter. Like lightly toasted, but someone forgot the butter. So it's just toasted. There wasn't a key by the bed.
Did you
was there?
hear that?
No, I coughed.
Did you make a diarrhea noise with your throat when you coughed? Because that's what I just heard.
I don't think so.
Did I? Oh,
I mean,
this is the way.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You heard that, right, Ken? It was like a...
A security computer. Needs a password. And a warrant.
1, 2, 3, 4.
technically. But hey, desperate times.
No wonder you got fired in the other timeline saga. No way, she quit. Did she get fired? I don't know, you should get fired. You have been accepted into the prestigious ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause to be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon, as is tradition. Vladimir Blum, a VB.
Mm-hmm. VB.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
You're just now peace. She's so stupid, Jake.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Is that not... Is that... How is that... How?
We gotta figure out the password.
But how is that connected to the initiation? Shut up.
Whew, fuck, that was funny.
Oh, dog.
Day and month.
Dog.
He uses European formatting.
Ah, of course. Bad day. This is a stupid house where something always breaks. I always fix. Old people do not respect me. I should ask for a raise. My acceptance letter has arrived. I am one of the gang now. Das Vidanya to the boring old Vlad. Hello to the exciting new man about town, Vlad. I will buy vodka and herring to celebrate. This month, everything will change. I had to take care of the dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover. Okay.
Okay. So maybe we need the code is going to be the date he joined the
That's what
cult,
I'm thinking.
But in European format?
Yes. Also, Kalen Vlad actually has stopped by a few times in the past little while. Looking forward to something in August. Okay, so 16. No, yeah, 1508, maybe. I guess maybe no.
Are there any other clues?
Aha! The calendar would really help.
Gee, if I had a calendar around here.
Wait, calendars tell you what the day is. Says Saga. Okay, so what did the frickin' initiation letter say? Deduction available.
I have what I need to figure out the password.
Oh my god.
The day after the new moon.
Yep.
So we need to look at when the new moon was.
That's what I was looking for. Day after new moon would be August 17th, so it'd be 1708, right?
Yes. And then what's the year?
I have no idea.
What year is it?
23. Okay, so
try that.
Is European formatting this year at
So-
the end?
Yes, 1708
1708.
23.
Thank goodness.
I love how you didn't have to put in an administrator username.
Yeah.
Or was that what it was, administrator? Oh, unlock the doors.
Yes, I'm going to read. Vladimir, I do not need to remind you that Tor and Odin would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. Why did you take the doorknob to my personal room? I'm sick of old people tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go on deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. I'm a little doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private to your private space. I meet you at the greet inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom.
There's Tor.
Tor is just rampaging with that hammer.
Need to get to him.
He was in here raging last night. By the way, I hear that coughing diarrhea sound that you were talking about. It's definitely coming from the game.
Okay. This video file was way longer than it needed to be.
And the doors are open.
I was really hoping for a key.
Every door should be unlocked now, though.
Even in the actual home?
I'm kind of wondering, yeah.
Shit!
What the hell? Oh my god, it's oh my
fuck.
god.
I don't like that.
What in the Silent Hill?
Oh, look, it's like he's a reflection.
Yeah. Jeez! That is such a cool design, though.
I love it.
Hated that fight, though. Hated that. But that design is top
love the
tier.
design, hate that.
I had to use 2 flares on that. Not happy.
Not ideal.
Oh, wait.
Catch up with Tor. This must have been Tor's.
That was pretty good.
Jesus
You
Christ.
got me, Cynthia. Every clock has been stuck at 10:10. I think since we played Alan earlier.
We must be in like a standstill.
You hear in the water?
I hear it.
Tor's gonna kill someone.
Yeah, you know, I casually leave my crossbow bolts in the
I was
in my
gonna
locker.
say something.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute.
Oh my god.
Murder is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I
shoot, I lost another one to the existential dread of darkness.
Here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in? What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga?
Tell her to cut the bullshit.
Center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is it a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying.
FBI.
So let me say this again.
I'll let you run tonight. I don't know, Kayla. I am gonna be right back because I'm gonna get some water.
These tend to go pretty long, Kaylin, just because we get way too into it. Plus, we get back an hour tomorrow, so that's always a plus. Always a reason to go a little longer. Probably the next, like, end of chapter or, like, break screen is when we'll probably call it. Frickin' Steven being a good pet dad, taking care of his animals. Boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom.
Some water, buddy.
Get some water, Flynn.
What?
Whenever Asher feeds the cats, he'll go up to them with the cup of food and be like, "Come on, Darcy, time to go eat. Time to go eat."
Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Nice.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Who took this picture?
I told you she takes pictures with her mind.
That's from the wrong angle.
That's the beauty of the mind, Steve.
It's another overlap.
Did she use her seer powers?
How do I get inside? Sure.
Sure.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt.
Gale?
Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you.
Who's Gale?
Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its
I'm just
place.
glad to know
Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help.
They can actually
Standing there,
direct.
Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled
People
on the vinyl.
to
the song swelled.
emote
Odin had
in
said
there.
it was written for her and her mother.
Because seriously,
Her
like,
grandfather's
I
apology.
don't know if it's just
the lamentation of an old man.
the technology, or
His heart was
I don't know.
broken.
Like, if Saga had
Sinking
half
into
of that
darkness. Odin had said that the
in her
song
facial
would be a
performance,
way to
she.
know
I
Tor.
don't think it. I don't
Way to
think her
find it.
facial performance looks
A light
good.
bloomed in through the garden
It just
window.
looks exaggerated.
Tor had vanished
It
into
looks
dawn.
good because you can tell
Saga
exactly
knew
what
what she
she's
had to
feeling without her words. That's what matters. And that's. I don't know what Saga's thinking at any point, unless if she's saying it, which she is all the time. But that's. Hold on. I don't know. I just. They can do better.
Page
I
says
just
the
don't
record
understand why
will
they don't.
open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
Yes, you always are. That's the point. Find the record. Need to. Is it Odin that I need to talk to?
Yes, Odin was the one who told you where it was.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had
I'm
one
gonna ping
record
Vortex.
made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying
By the
my
way,
mom
has her
took
name
me away
always
when
been
I was still
Freya?
a baby.
We just learned that.
Plausible.
Which is really funny how, like...
Stay on task. The record is in the
Wait,
museum.
I have a grandfather named Tor? That's so crazy. My mother's name is Freya. Like...
Right.
Hey, I have a question for you. When I say... I'm asking Anna this. When I say someone...
Did you turn my audio?
I did. I thought you went to bed. You turn... Okay. So Odin, which is the singer and bass player of Old Gods of Asgard, his eye patch in the real world, when we see him as an old man, is on the right side.
Yes.
Yes. The big guy in Norse mythology.
The Big Daddy, the Allfather.
The Allfather. Tor is the drummer, so Thor. They're the guys that basically were like, yo, our music, because we got drunk on the moonshine from Cauldron Lake, our music's so powerful that we're basically gods, so they became the Old Gods of Asgard. So Odin, old man Odin, his eye patch is on the right eye. But whenever we see him in the dark place, or posters of him when he was younger, the eye patch is on the left side. So my working theory is that if there's a version of Odin in the real world and a version of Odin in the dark place, my theory is, and I want to see if you understand what I mean by this when I say this, is that Odin has a Mrs. Potato Head from Toy Story 3 situation going on. Do you understand? You remember how one eye was under the bed?
Yes.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, right.
So, if the right eye is gone in the real world, but it's the one eye that works in the dark place, Odin can see into two different planes.
Right.
That's my working theory.
Makes sense.
Okay, I'm just glad that the Mrs. Potato Head thing got you there.
No, the Mrs. Potato Head thing is a great example, but it's just hilarious that that's what you have to connect to.
It's the smoking gun.
Yeah.
Fact versus fiction. What? Uh-oh. I feel like there's enough happening in the story right now that to learn about Saga's past, it's a bit late for that. Like, it almost feels like we hit the brakes, you know? Like, I'm good to learn about her, but when the FBC literally rolled up and Alan is taken by the FBC, Casey might be dead, to learn her existence.
Like, now let's go find out why
That's
she
just
has special powers.
Yeah, and like my mom, where'd she go? Like, I don't care. You had your chance to get me to care, but I'm invested in the other stuff. So this stuff, I don't care about it anymore because of the things that are happening.
What probably would have been better is if we had spent the first, and I don't mean just us, I mean like in general, the game, if they had spent the first half, we were just with Saga. And it wasn't until we had kind of started to figure out, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, more stuff with, like, confusion about Logan. Is this story being real? It's almost like reality's changing around me. What the fuck is happening? I keep seeing these visions of Alan. He's trying to communicate to me. And then, yeah, at this point where the FBC comes in, that's when we have a hard break, go back in time and do all the Alan sections, and then come back to where we are now with a lot more context on Saga and go back and forth.
Throw in with all of that, cutting the coffee world level in half.
Yeah.
Because that was just so long.
I think we just, I don't know, it's not that we get more distracted with Saga, it's just, it seems like there's a lot more...
It drags.
Things to go back and forth through.
It's a lot more fetch questy and just, it drags.
Do you know anything about the Cult of the Tree?
No, Kaylin, I would say it's more so because Last of Us 2's thing was I'm not going to get into what Last of Us 2's thing, but like with this, you can play as either character whenever you want, and we've actually done a pretty good job of keeping the story
going back and forth.
Yeah, like we've paralleled it almost the entire time by accident. But the problem here is less about like the Saga stuff feels slower because the Alan stuff is just so much better. Like the world's more interesting, the story's more interesting. But with Saga, the problem is that we only care about her because of her connection to the greater story. And now that the greater story is in such motion, the game is taking a pause and saying, now
It's
let's learn
finally
about
taking the time to learn about her, yeah.
Yeah, and so it just feels like anime filler, essentially.
Yeah.
Witches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, but I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
I love you, Ati.
Never change, Adi.
Hey, he's got the disco ball from... What the hell?
He's got a picture of
Hanging Dong Man at a...
Hanging Dong Man.
Why? Why do you have this, Auntie?
They both believe in hanging dong, you know what I mean?
I swear, they're messing with me. I don't know who or why, but they're messing with me. Whose room is this? I think I've already been in here. Yeah.
You have, yeah. I think you got to go to the.
I know where I need to go, but I've got the key fob now, son.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we didn't know what happened to Gale.
Oh.
Now we know what happened to Gale. She fucking gone. Bitch stepped in a puddle in the dark.
Trollier made it into
Wheeler
one of our
set up a foundation
thumbnails
with the sales of
earlier
their
this year.
greatest
Kayla.
hits
Yeah,
album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City.
It was for Redfall,
He had done his
the most
part.
disappointing
It
game
was
of the
time
year.
to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran.
What?
When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
These bastards.
What?
Oh my god.
Key fob's no good without power.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator.
Auntie, why don't you go to the
But look
basement
out.
and check the...
You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement.
I'm gonna turn the corner, he's not gonna be there. Oh, okay.
What a fucking line. You never know what tree the devil sits. In what tree the devil sits. Man, was that really for Redfall that we did that?
Yep.
Dang.
Get the hell out of here. Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through major U.S. cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales record, with singles topping the charts. Sorry, there's something in my eye. And their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. The fans showed their love for the Reckless Rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced
Neil
the
was in the crowd.
Neil?
Is that the guy? Who's the guy that's hanging dong?
It's not Neil. It's something
Whatever.
with M.
Norman?
Maybe it was Norman. Norman, sure.
Sorry, anyway, you know what I meant.
Norman was there. His lacy Depends diaper he threw up there. None of this has fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transition from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Anderson and their cohorts. Who are their cohorts? The only one that we know about is Balder.
Balder?
I heard there was a trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Kalen. But I haven't really seen. I've only seen the first of the newer Planet of the Apes movies, and I thought it was pretty good. But I probably need to watch the other ones.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm lost on what's happening in those movies though, because it's I don't know.
How many nouns can you add before Planet of the Apes?
Right. Well, and just like I don't know what more they're trying to do.
Well, where we left off in the most recent one was the human race went basically extinct because of a virus, and so it led to the true creation of the Planet of the Apes. After our... Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, but in the trailer, like, there's people. So So it's like, okay, what are we doing?
Who knows?
What's
After
going on?
hour shenanigans for the musicians included a pool in a private residential neighborhood left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in classical fashion, not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender for the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesake and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist, Bob Balder, Fat Bob as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. The peace-loving musician will be sorely missed also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say: "Get the fuck out of my face." Balder is involved and how he fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world, added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul. Muses Old Gods of Asgard's lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to sound check for their concert tonight. The thought of these 80-year-old men going on a Taylor Swift Eras level tour is so funny to me, and it going like extremely well. Everybody being like, "Yeah!"
They did it first. Taylor Swift who?
Give me Fat Bob Balder. How has the reception been? Amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll. They get the spirit. They know we're not here to mess around. That's darn right. Why do you do what you do? Ruckus laughter. I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For the glory and the fame? For the money and the sex? Or because you have something inside you that is going to burst out if you don't start using it? It's the latter. That's a good answer. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? That should be pretty freaking obvious. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn to me for one final quote. Tor, music, especially rock and roll, is the ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly, and it'll come out like a thunderstorm.
It'll come out like a thunderstorm.
And in all of these photos, the eye patch is on the left. What does it mean?
I can come like a thunderstorm.
Framed by all gods of Asgard to memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single, Anger's Remorse.
Anger's Remorse.
Thanks.
This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
I'm interested about what happened to Cynthia. Because she was integral in the first game. Like, she wasn't in it for much, but she was very important. Because in the song, Poet of the Muse, find the Lady of the Light, gone mad in the night. That's, or whatever the line is, but that's her, Lady of the Light.
Anger's Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen.
Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Okay, For a second, I thought the game was going to freeze.
I think your burp was so powerful and potent. It just paused.
It wasn't that good. Let's calm down.
Deal with a nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing.
Oh no, she canceled
Too
him.
late.
He seems like he'd be pretty easy to cancel.
She's a Karen.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
No shit, Sherlock. What was your first clue? The fact that she was appearing as a dark presence entity?
Now?
She's so dumb.
A rock and roll pleasing. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off.
I would have loved to direct these live action.
She has the record.
Like
I can get it out of her.
Just directing this random. Look like you're possessed by Satan. Just that again. Do it again.
Where is it, Cynthia?
Do it a third time.
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
The Anger's Remorse record is in Cynthia's room.
Don't do that. I thought that would.
I was about to say, why did you freak out?
Because it looked like the door to her mind place behind her was open.
Cynthia took the record and I brought
like
it back.
that shot just. Also, Cynthia hid it in her bathtub. Did we?
Can we come back to that? Can we come back to she hid it in her bathtub?
She tried to drown the record in her bathtub. That doesn't work. Records don't breathe.
A lake. There's a theme here.
Records can't breathe, Cynthia. Dumb bitch.
Yeah, I thought that shot was of this door open in the darkness behind Saga.
You can open that fucking door?
That just makes you leave.
Oh.
But I thought that door was open behind her, as if Cynthia was in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was looking back.
I hope that happens now, though. That would be such a fucking trip.
It'd be great. But how do we get the power on? Oh yeah, the basement.
Ati said the basement.
Thanks, Ati.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted
Vortex
down
made it.
by an ocean of dark water.
We have the record.
Through the haze,
but we haven't played it yet.
He made out Saga.
We have to turn the power
Odin
on.
felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers.
Really?
Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
We actually learned recently that Vortex is not only a robot, but he's a dog with thumbs. How do I get to the basement? Oh, good. That's what you want to hear. Please no. Please no.
Ooh, that fucker's moving fast.
Yeah, move in here. See what happens. Move in here.
We're gonna let Richard get you.
Who's Richard?
Norman. Whatever. His fucking name is. Who's Richard?
So, like, how do I get to the basement? I guess I have to go out
I
there.
bet you have to go there, and there's probably a cellar door or something. Have those guys always moved that fast?
No, those are new.
Let me mentally upgrade my weapons.
I want to pull the string thing. No, Vortex, you did not. Also, make sure you're caught up. Make sure you're alive. I mean...
Nice.
Oof. You have not missed any old gods, Vortex.
You haven't missed the song. We've been talking to him, but we haven't.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of lore.
Music.
Ooh. 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 I shouldn't have pulled that trigger. Ooh. Ooh. What am I doing?
God damn it, Steven, you did the same thing.
Oh, it's the Split boys. It's the Split brothers.
Holy fuck, that was funny.
Can I have my bolt back? I still got plenty. Even after that disaster. We're in old folks' home, Vortex, specifically the Valhalla, where Tornado had
Home
been.
for the elderly people.
Also, we learned that Balder, the guitar player from the Old Gods, is dead. He died of cancer. Who do you think here at the old folks' home mans the grill?
It's 1988.
Definitely Norman.
A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron
In its
Lake,
towel, of course,
high
right?
above its dark
Oh, yeah.
waters.
Yeah.
Thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
So he was faking it.
Yep, I was just about to say.
That's almost as bad as the flurry.
I need bolt cutters.
I feel like the final item I'm going to get in this game is bolt cutters, and that's the whole point of New Game Plus, is to get access.
To go back.
Yeah. Is this the wellness center? Yeah, it is.
I have nothing wrong. I have nothing against New Game Plus.
In a game like this, I do.
But I really hate when there's things hidden behind New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Like, New Game Plus should solely be to have all the powers and weapons and abilities or whatever from the start of the game just to replay the game. For nothing else. Nothing extra. Just because you enjoyed your time and now want to play more with all the kits and powers that you had.
I think I found Vlad.
I need to get the power back on. Key fob's no good without power.
Vlad, not your dad.
no, I'm gonna have to fight.
There's a letter right there on the thing.
That.
The giant blue. No, go back.
Yeah. UB. No, VB.
VB.
Yeah, it looked like a that's a horrible V.
UB.
Like it's not pointed at the bottom. That's
It's
a
not.
U. I know it's. I hate Vlad. Taxidermy is Saga's collectible in this game. Does Alan have a collectible?
Wheeler used to be
Or it's
the
Power,
agent
I
of
guess,
a manic
but-
depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back, an on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD.
Who's Wheeler?
Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. The Andersons were something else.
Oh, Barry Wheeler. Duh.
The nightmares were starting to
Okay.
creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it
Minnie.
was the drugs.
Hey, Minnie.
The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back.
She being
And they never
jealous.
did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
No, Minnie.
Must be locked from the other side.
Did I not just... Whatever. So many manuscript pages.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Damn.
Who is this?
Who is this?
I don't know who that is. I hope it's the front desk guy with the fake beard. I felt off about him ever since I saw him. I was also expecting a jump scare for going to that grate.
Projector.
House
Thomas
of Zane.
Zane looked just like
I
Wake.
was gonna read that.
Is this why Odin keeps calling him Tom?
Welcome to the last game, Saga. Renowned filmmaker establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane and his partner Barbara Jagger, born Baba Jakala, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his home country and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur, filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. How?
we watched that last stream. It's like literally 15 to 20 minutes long, and it is madness.
Like, it's very, like, the main character literally is like, I'm trapped in this film, please send help. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel.
He's a figure with big dick.
Talks big dreams about hanging dong.
Hanging dong when
like,
he's 85.
Like the good old
God
days. Ah, I knew it. That's why I paused. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides this flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the map. Don't do drugs, except for you, Zane. Keep doing it. Keep doing those drugs.
Zane, you keep doing those drugs.
The power's off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Fuck.
I was ready to get blown away by some more Nightless Night, you know?
Mm-hmm. We were going to get the Nightless Night director's cut there.
Cynthia Weaver had always
That's the
kept
one
her
where the
lantern
dicks aren't
close.
removed.
Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer.
I mean,
a fighter.
same.
Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman.
Norman.
Cynthia had always
There it
kept her
was.
lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it, Cynthia said. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
Yeah, Vortex.
a voice
That was
said.
a interesting
A man's
Purell
voice.
advertisement.
Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Ooh, bubbles.
That's the problem with stopping to listen to a manuscript page. I completely lost my bearings.
What the fuck am I? Where am I? What am I
Okay,
doing?
now I know where I am. Is this... Thank goodness. Aha! Rose, if you see this, please... I'm gonna back out and... Just wait till you see this enemy type Vortex. It's wild. What was the code? 273, is that right?
283, I think.
273.
273.
You're no help.
Sorry.
They all see the flashlight float and she picked it back up from the ghost that was holding it. What?
Oh, nice.
VB is Vlad.
Vlad Bloom.
Could come in handy.
Bloom. Bloom.
Maybe.
One of the two.
I don't remember what the...
Right there.
Come find out.
There. Power's back on.
Gonna quick save and manual save. 'Cause that's just how I do things. Come on. Okay, good.
Wow, almost 20 hours.
Yep.
Like, even for a long playthrough, we're way over time.
Yeah. Let's watch a movie.
Yeah, it's about a 16-hour game.
Movie night?
I'm in the movie. Come on, Casey. Let's go get him.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, this is Nightless
Is it
Night.
Nightless Night again? Yep.
Yeah. Looks like a trailer, maybe.
I mean, I'll review it right now, Kalen.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty cool. It just doesn't make any sense without the context that we have. So, like, the idea that, like, it would be a cult classic kind of thing is a little funny.
Yeah. Oh, Nightless Night?
We don't usually do the podcast anymore, Kalen. We used that Monday night slot became more of just normal streams. Every now and then we will. Like, we're probably going to do a Game of the Year podcast and do our normal, like, here's our top 5, here's our most disappointed, whatever.
We sometimes do tier lists and tournament brackets. Those are a lot of fun. But just because, I mean, a lot of it's because there are 4 of us now. And
we just kind of have to take the time that we have everybody to do bigger things.
I would be up for doing more podcasts, though, every now and then. Now that I'm not going to be doing any podcasts.
Did that say DreamWorks?
Teamwork makes the dream work, probably.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
DreamWorks, like the animation.
DreamWorks?
You'll like Matt. He's fun. Vortex, how would you describe Matt without him here?
Oh, I am, Kalen. Wish looks really good.
Also, Vortex, we are about to head to Cynthia Weaver's room. That is where the record is. I assume we will listen to it shortly after. Unless if they have more padding to do. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go check on Lee Allison.
Okay.
Madame? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
She hid, like her safe house was in the dam, I think. Yeah,
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection?
Yes.
Did she know about the dark presence? I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. Tor's a romantic, huh?
Vortex? Lots of
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Went down the basement to check the lights. Can't trust Blum to do it. That's Vlad Blum. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone, the lamp with the angel on it. Oh, that's Alan's lamp. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. Okay, here, I'll look at it real quick, Vortex. I'm glad you're still here, Vortex, because I'm about to hear the song, I think, whatever it is. Okay, I'm watching it. Did I miss it? That's so funny. I didn't even see it. Just like, here, hold this. Thank you. The shadows are moving. There is no more light, no more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving? Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us. Tom and I forever. It's actually Tom and me. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found his film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Okay, that's messing with my head a little bit, because that does kind of prove that I thought it was maybe a retcon, like it was just missing information that Tom was a filmmaker, but hearing her say that is confirmation to me that the filmmaker part is it's relevant, that is added, I guess.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
All right, let's grab this record.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard.
Hey.
I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Stop it. Ati. Let's see if there's any. Nope. Oh. Hey. Okay. I need to save. This is gonna let me save. Oh, man. Here we go. About to use the jukebox. Oh, hell. Do it. Do it. My bolt's gone? Dang. Running out of those. Aha! Excellent. Here we go. Shall I wait for Jake? I'll wait for Jake. All right. So just making sure we're all here. Vortex would kill me if I did this without him. Vortex, are you present? Kaylin, you here? Roll call. Cue the music number. This is Kaylin and accounted for. Okay, good. It's the first one, Q-U-E-U-E. I always remember that it's Quiwi to spell it, because I used to get confused as well. Golden Years Magazine. Wait. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit it. But first I'm gonna, you know.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, cobweb of my soul.
I unlocked Take Control. Interesting.
On my face forever, seeking to be whole.
I unlocked all of the songs.
The overlap is at the pond. Fuck. Here we go again.
Wait. I thought the song was gonna play for the whole... Also, she needed the song to show her the way into the overlap when she watched Tor go in to the overlap. Saga's the worst detective. I was really hoping that was going to be another, like, music and gameplay moment. Local girl Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in a sealed underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. The incident occurred during a gathering of local youths at the bunker. That's what Pat was talking about. Nora was first reported missing by her parents Sunday morning when they discovered their daughter had not returned the night before. The police were contacted and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident. The community mourns. Hold on. Lost of its young member. Jake may not be back. He said Ashford woke up, so he may be dealing with him. Let's finish this section and then we'll call it. Jake said he's watching with no audio. Oh.
This isn't real. Fuck this place.
Where the drowned lady? Haha. So that section appears to loop. Sound design in this game is top tier. I don't know if you're listening with headphones, Kaylin, but oh man. It looks great. Love the crossbow. Oh no. Pay attention to the writing on the wall.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Like, I know this saga isn't privy to all this information, but we are. So it's just kind of like, trying to keep up.
Closer. Destroy. The only way.
It's a loop, like the others.
Mm-hmm.
I need to reach the center.
Those are the visions of Alan's apartment or the hotel.
It was too late.
Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
Now the path back is different. gonna get so lost down here. Hobbit Guardian? Okay, Kayla. I will tell you, Hobbits have a slower start. Just because, you know, you're in the Shire, and so a lot of your quests are gonna be like fetch quests and like fighting like wolves and stuff like that. But if you don't mind that, that's fine. The only story implications are your first 15, 20 levels, something like that. So if you don't mind that, that's fine. But just be aware it may be a little slow at the start for you. Just don't let that deter you from the game. And I think the Guardian, like, because the Fellowship is represented by all of the original classes, I think Sam is actually the Guardian in the Fellowship. So Hobbit Guardian is not unheard of. What level do I need to be squad up? We can squad up whenever. My high elf captain, which is the character I'll be playing, I want to say he's 20s, low 30s, but he is at Bree, and he's ready to go to the Lone Lands, which is where all of the race stories converge. So that's actually perfect. So all you'll have to do is get to Breeland, and your main story will take you there, and then we can squad up because your race depends on your tutorial area, and then from there everyone converges on Breeland and meets with Aragorn, and the story is the same for everybody from that point on. And the first mission, when the story converges, is really cool. Or at least I think it's cool, because it has to do with a ranger that was stabbed by a Morgul blade.
I keep ending up back here. Why?
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. But the Latro doesn't take the Third Age approach, like the Third Age video game. It doesn't take that approach of, hey Monty, of your character just following in the footsteps of the Fellowship. You more so support the Fellowship as they go on their quest. So sometimes you bump into them, sometimes you are going in a completely different area to help. Like, you go, like, a lot of the base game had to do with Angmar and stuff to the north, I believe. So you get to see stuff that you normally wouldn't see. And the lore is based on the books, not the movies. So that's cool. As much as I love the films, you get the deeper stuff with Latro because it's all game based. And they probably took some liberties, but it feels pretty faithful to me. Did I play War in the North? Yes, I loved War in the North. I thought it was a good time. People didn't give it enough credit. Was Peter awake? Peter might be awake. If only it were that simple. I don't have the brain power for this right now. But I don't want to stop till we finish this.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
Oh my god, bolt cutters. I am getting a little tired, but that's okay. I always... Yeah. She's awake. Anna's gonna get him. Oh, there's Jake.
Man, we still don't have bolt cutters. Huh?
We're about to get them.
Are we really?
They are literally in a locked cabinet, and I've got to find a key to get them.
Do you have to deduce where the key is?
Yes, I found the key. Why would they say Ilmo and Yako have bolt cutters and them not be where we get bolt cutters from?
Right.
That is such a Chekhov's gun. And Sam knows better.
He does.
Yeah, these Alan Wake streams, Monty, they go long. Just like Norman, while he hangs dong, they go long.
He goes long. When you're hanging dong, go long.
I don't even know if you know what we're talking about. So the song was a huge disappointment because I didn't know it was just guiding us to the threshold. I went into the threshold and the song stopped. So we didn't get to hear like any of it.
Damn.
But we've got it on the radio so we can listen to it later.
Okay.
The most valuable weapon in the game. Friggin' bolt cutters.
Finally.
Who would have thought? What about Extra Life, Kalen? It's in a week. It's in less than a week.
It's next week, the 10th and the 11th, starting at 5-ish or 6-ish, going until 5-ish or 6-ish.
We've set a more modest goal this year. Right?
I believe our goal is like $500.
So don't feel obligated to give. If you can, that's great. But we're
not doing rewards or anything. Like if somebody wants to like even as a joke, like make a donation of like, hey, do this or whatever. Like we'll try to oblige where we can. But like we don't have pie stuff set up. We don't have anything like that. We're doing mostly board games, and it's just going to be a much more chill hangout environment.
Yep. Oh, freaking Olga! Who was
Olga,
this?
Yeah, no kidding. I love how we both went to Olga.
You gotta go to Olga. It's either Olga or Helga.
I knew that was her name. Unless Steven has the pie supplies just handy from last year, I don't think that's not a planned thing.
If you guys can prove to me that they are so wanted, like if Discord is like hashtag bring back the pies and everybody's like you gotta bring, I'll make it happen.
Okay.
But there are gonna be 5 of us now. There's gonna be 5 of us.
Is Mike coming? Is that officially happening?
It sounds like it's happening.
Okay.
But I just did a loop. But I don't want to be set up for pies and like somebody pay $50 be like, I don't like Matt's face, pie him, and then he'd be like, no, absolutely not. We didn't do last year was the only year we skipped. We tried a month-long thing, Kaylin,
we did one stream.
Yeah, and it was awful.
Yeah.
It was a good stream, but it was a fun stream. We broke a game. That was the entire stream.
We broke a game that we all loved and had spent so much time and investment in, and we're one mission away from finishing, and then we broke it.
Yep. Man, what a good game.
I am at this point invested enough to go back to it that
they updated it.
I know they've updated it a bunch. There's like better backpack space. There's the zip line cables go back and forth now.
That's nice. How did they explain that one?
Well, you have to motorize.
How?
It's a bug. One of those little green bugs, like runs on a wheel that powers you to go forward or backwards.
That's actually awesome. Yes, we will be playing Sentinels of the Multiverse.
That's going to be a big one.
That's going to be a very big one. We are going to probably play a lot of that one, and we're going to make sure to do an Oblivion fight. That's going to be insane. because that's one where you are fighting like on 3 different environments with like 4 mini villains, I think, something like that. And then there's like hazards that can be drawn that are like, everyone at this environment is dead.
Did that back there say Norman
Back
gone
again.
too soon?
Nora.
Gotta go deeper.
Okay, cool.
We're also playing the Monster Hunter World board game, Kaylin, and I'm really excited about that one. I don't know how it's going to work with 4 players. We may have to make some house rules. But it's a very fun game, very unique. I was hoping that... I really hope the definitive edition of Sentinels shows up this week, because I really wanted Jeremy to get to play the updated rules, because Bunker is so much more interesting in that version. Because that's where his weapon cards, you have to load them with discarded cards, so you're like reloading.
That's fun. Oh, Matt is supposedly going to lead us through a D&D one-shot.
Yes. I think my character might be Alex Casey.
Okay.
Like a character who, like a hard-boiled
okay.
detective.
Can I pitch this to you? Can
Yes.
you be Sam Alex Casey Lake? like Abraham DeLacy, Jesus DeCasey, Thomas O'Malley.
I don't understand the reference.
You don't understand the Aristocrats? The Aristocats?
I've never seen the Aristocats.
Son of a bitch. My genius is lost here. My genius is wasted here.
It is. But my thought is play a hard-boiled detective that is convinced that he's in a story. Like, that he's convinced he's being written or in a story, you know? Like someone.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Tor!
I need a little bit more explanation of like what the one shot is going to be, and then I can really start to make my character.
Yeah.
So dark.
And my character's absolutely going to have to monologue to himself out loud.
Tor, I'm here!
Yes.
I'm coming!
Okay.
You took Tor.
Yes.
I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Okay.
Saga. So damn dark down here.
What?
Underwater.
Drown.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where is she?
Did you see the rubber duck?
I did. I saw the rubber duck.
Where do I go to get the power on?
Yeah.
I can't stay in the water.
Maybe I have to rotate all the way around.
Here, let me Google.
I gotta go finish cleaning up, but I'll make it back before the stream ends. Let me know if something cool happens. 10 out of 10. Of course, great seeing you. Doing well, Kaylin. Later, Vortex. Tor got taken into the dark place by Cynthia Weaver.
She's coming.
This is it for me.
The Taken are like the Colt's trying to get him, and the Taken, the Dark Presence wants him.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
Very good, Saga.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not pulling anything good here.
I assume I just have to follow this path.
Okay.
Shit!
We know, Tor.
Later, Kaylin. Good hearing from you.
See you, Kaylin. Don't be a stranger. We'll see you at Extra Life.
Yep. That was a cool sign off. I'm being beamed up. It's pretty good.
That was a good one.
Shit.
Can you, before you just go further, I thought you were going to climb that fence back there.
Fence?
So there's that bed. Does it not lead up all the way over?
That?
Yeah,
No,
I guess
no.
it didn't.
It's just a safe point from Cynthia. Take a hard right. I hate this.
Yeah.
Like, this is very creepy. This is so slow.
Yeah.
After we've been slow for so long.
Yeah, we have been doing this all night. I love how you were just like, ugh.
Nah, bish. I love it. I deserve this. Leave me here, but where are you? Where are you?
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on.
Oh, whoa.
It's cold. Dark.
Where is he?
I can't see a goddamn thing.
Open your eyes, Tor.
I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
You cheating hoe.
Jeez.
What in the hell?
You got fucked there.
Yep. What was I supposed to do?
It's almost like she threw light at you.
She did, because she's the Lady of the Light, which is really confusing.
Hmm.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Hello.
Towards full.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I fucked everything up.
drop one of our
You can apologize
50
to him yourself.
trauma pads.
I'm getting you the hell out of here.
I'm assuming once we beat Cynthia, there's probably going to be a hard, like a chapter end or something. But
Yes.
once we beat her, I've got to call it.
Yeah, I agree.
Fucking Alan Wake being too goddamn interesting. Throwing water. Nice.
Ignite it, idiot. I don't like that.
You got your pin.
Nobody puts Saga in a corner. I thought we were about to get some, like, old lady ass.
She and Norman get along great.
No,
they both know how to hang loose.
No, she doesn't understand.
Saga Anderson, I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped?
Are these lines happening out of order in the Alan Wake?
I don't know.
They are.
We've got the clicker. You can help. We must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you.
Which means it might be Alan that's in the real world. Because if time
Did you
happens differently,
Lad's in danger.
then Alan can be there and here at the same time.
I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this.
And I'm sorry, I just don't care about Logan or Saga's family because I don't know them. I don't even know if they're real.
Oh, fucking hell.
I care about Tor though.
Hey, took
He's a
you
real
some
man.
time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Does that say horde mode?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
It sure does.
You're right. Sorry.
He's got a Poets with the Fall
Thanks
sticker
for
too.
helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
What a cliffhanger.
Dang.
Look in the mirror.
Yeah, that's the song.
Of my soul, on my face
Wait, no, that's Poets of the Fall, I think. It's hard to tell because it's the same band.
Right.
Oh, the music's still playing. All right.
Yeah, I think we gotta call it. All right, gang. We'll be back Monday. Maybe more of this. We may be making characters for our D&D one shot, or we may be streaming something. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Whew.